Hi everyone, welcome again to another Teacher Joseph video clip. We're going to go through some lyrics of one of my favorite songs today. I was listening to it a few moments ago. I was actually looking for a book to do some random reading with you. And then I heard my song and I thought, you know what? I'm going to share the lyrics of this song because it is good, I have to say. Now, just before we do that, remember, if you like this channel, please do subscribe and also like the video. And that'll give me an idea that you're there and that you're enjoying this. Okay? So without further ado, as we say in English, let's go and have a look at the lyrics of this song. Right, so this song is called The Future Ain't What It Used to Be. For those of you who don't know, ain't is a colloquial term used in the London area, and it simply means isn't. Okay, you hear on some dramas some people saying, no, I ain't, meaning no, I am not. Okay, so isn't, of course, is a contraction. Isn't is not. Okay, so the future is not what it used to be. No, I ain't. No, I'm not. Um, in that case, it's I am not. So it can be used in different ways. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. The future ain't what it used to be. Now, this is very useful in songs, but it's not useful in business English. So don't try to use this in anything professional. It's not appreciated. Educated people really don't like it, but you're going to be hearing this a lot because young people is kind of the way they speak. So this song is called The Future Isn't What It Used to Be. The future ain't what it used to be. And ain't can be used, I think, with most of the subject pronouns. No, I ain't. No, you ain't. No, they ain't. No, we ain't. Is crazy. But I don't recommend that you use it in your speech unless you're in the middle of London and you hear it. But I'm telling you about it so that you at least can expect it, because if you do go to London and if you happen to be at a Taylor Swift concert, then you might hear that. Okay, right. So let's go through the lyrics of The Future Ain't What It Used to Be. This song, it says here, is by Jennifer Hudson and Meatloaf, but that's not the original. The original was sang by a group called Pandora's Box, and they were very good at this song. I don't think there was ever a video clip, but many people are on YouTube singing it. It's a very powerful song. So let's see. So it begins, I never knew so many bad times could follow me so mercilessly. It's almost surreal, all the pain that I feel. The future ain't what it used to be. So I think the first line is quite straightforward. Could follow me so mercilessly, without mercy. Merciless, something without mercy, means something which has no mercy is following me, something is going to hurt me. Mercilessly is the way in which it's following. Okay, so mercilessly. It's almost surreal. Well, you know what surreal is? It's almost a word to describe things which are existential, real but not real. All the pain that I feel, the future ain't what it used to be. It doesn't matter what they're thinking. It doesn't matter what they're thinking of me. It's always so cold. I'm too young to be old. The future ain't what it used to be. And then the singer goes into uh, their own existential moment. Was there ever any stars in the sky? Did the sun ever shine so bright? Do you have any dreams I could borrow just to get me through the lonely night? Is there anything left to hold on to when the rivers wash it all away? Is there anything left to hold on to? Is there anything left I can say? So to hold on is um, to grip something, to stop you being washed away, like in a river. Maybe you're holding on to a tree. Maybe you're holding on to some hope, if it's a metaphor. There is a song, actually, isn't there, called Hold On by Wilson Phillips. Not a nice song. Okay, so then Pandora's box tell us, say a prayer for the falling angels, stem the tide of the rising waters. To stem is to stop. Okay, it also is the name for the part of the plant. Okay, so to stem the tide is to stop the tide rising, stem the tide of the rising waters. In other words, stop it. Um, we try to take action to stem the waters rising. Right now, firefighters are trying to stem the spread of fire. And like I say, it's also the flower, the middle bit, the green bit that things grow on. Toll a bell for the broken-hearted. To toll is to ring the bell. Burn a torch for your sons and daughters. It's not talking about the electronic torch, the one with the batteries. A torch is a torch of fire. Okay. That's why it says burn. So it means burn a fire for your sons and daughters. Actually, do you know, I was burning incense today, and it had to be burnt on charcoal, and I couldn't get it lit. So I asked ChatGPT, what's the best way to light the charcoal? And it told me, use olive oil. It's flammable. And I thought, oh, okay, yeah. So I put some olive oil on the coal and then lit it, and I almost burnt the hair that I don't have on my head. I had no idea that olive oil is flammable, but anyway, that's another story. Flammable is something which burns easily, like whiskey. Anyway, yes. Okay, so burn a torch for your sons and daughters. The endless night has got a hold of me. If something gets a hold of you, it means it's punishing you. Yeah. Perhaps an alcoholic might say that drink has got a hold of them. Gene Pitney tells us in a song that something's got a hold of his heart, if you like that song. So the endless night has got a hold of me. Dark days are pulling me forward. Cheery song, isn't it? And all the tears are washing over me. We use that phrase when the sea is covering us. So her tears are washing over her. She says, I'm crying lost forever in a future that ain't what it used to be. And then she says, no more, no more, no more. Nice. Okay, and then she says, she tells us, it's like a storm that's never ending. It's like a shadow on the land and the sea. There's nothing so sad as a tomorrow gone bad. The future ain't what it used to be. She's getting there, isn't she? And then she tells us, some days I feel so numb and empty. Numb is when you can't feel, if you don't go on holiday for a while, you don't feel things. You start to become hard. I'm sure many women will relate to that. Numb is also what happens when you have an operation. They give you an anesthetic, maybe in your mouth or your arm, and you can't feel it. It's numb. So she says, some days I feel so numb and empty, and those would be the good days for me. She says, nothing gets to me now unless I'm thinking of how the future ain't what it used to be. And then she tells us again about, is there anything left to hold on to? Rivers wash it all away. Is there any one left to hold on to? Is there anything left I can say? Well, Sounds like she needs a good psychiatrist. But anyway, then she says, say a prayer for the falling angels, stem the tide of the rising waters. And we've done this bit before. So she's basically just repeating. And then she tells us again at the end, the future just ain't what it used to be. It's never going to be like it was. It's never gonna be like it was. I'm not sure about the grammar there. Never gonna be like it was. I get her meaning anyway. The future just ain't what it used to be. I wish it wouldn't come, but it does. I wish it wouldn't come, but it always does. Wonderful. And there we are. Yeah, so Pandora's Box. That's who you want to sing this. It's a great song, but it takes a really good singer to sing this. Yeah, the future ain't what it used to be. Well, that's it from me. So I'm just here to bring you this song today. Do find it on YouTube. Pandora's Box, I think, is the best version. If you can't find that, you can try anyone who isn't Celine Dion. I think would probably sing this quite well. I think. And there we are. Right. So I'll catch you all again soon. And I wish you all a lovely, lovely morning, afternoon, or evening. See you. Bye bye.